Welcome back to the Daily Mastermind. George Wright III with your daily dose of inspiration, motivation, and education. I hope you're having an amazing day. Welcome back. We're excited to have you every day here on the Daily Mastermind. Our goal with the Daily Mastermind is to give you the inspiration, motivation, and education you need to battle that day-to-day grind of creating your best life and unleashing your true potential. And today I want to start you out with the Daily Mastermind quote of the day. So if you haven't downloaded the mobile app, make sure you do that so that you get those quotes every day and you've got access to the tools that you need to create your daily rituals, whether it's ebooks, audiobooks, affirmations, meditations, they're all there. So the quote of the day today is, "Time has no meaning in itself unless we choose to give it significance." Time has no meaning in itself unless we choose to give it significance. I do believe that time is one of our greatest assets, and that's a key, especially when you're looking at where you're putting your time, like we talked about the other day, being specific with your intent. So today I want to dig a little deeper into daily rituals and give you some ideas and thoughts that might help you to create a winning formula for success on a day-to-day basis. And I hope these are just tips and ideas that you can use and improve on them yourself. Find ways to take some of these ideas and create your own rituals and day-to-day actions that are going to take you closer to your goal. So the first thing you got to do is you got to set yourself up for success, because the most important thing you need to realize with daily rituals is that you have to focus on what works for you the best. We all have big aspirations when we need to set goals and New Year's resolutions, but we also have had disappointments through our life when we don't hit our goals or even feel like we're far enough along in our life that we're accomplishing the things we want. So it's kind of critical for you, and it's important for you to set yourself up for success every day to get closer and closer to your goals. Alexander Graham Bell said, "Before anything else, preparation is the key to success." So I can't emphasize enough that you can set yourself up for success by preparing the night before, by scheduling your rituals, by making sure you're working on things or daily rituals that work the best for you. Don't just check the boxes. Make sure that you're working on things that are going to work for you. And I personally begin my day with morning rituals, and I end my day with a different set of evening rituals. And this helps me to start my day out, but also to kind of bookend and wind my day down and my mindset as well. So this is really important. You set yourself up for success, but choose the right rituals. The next time you want to do, the rituals that are happening for your day, ask yourself, are these things going to help me? Are they specifically designed to help me to compensate for the areas I have weaknesses in and help to accelerate my skill sets in areas that I have strengths in? So here's just a few examples of things you can do for daily rituals. These are things that are going to help you to create your best version, create mental discipline, get closer to your goals. It might be anything from prayer and meditation, affirmations, workouts, reading ebooks, listening to audiobooks, podcasts, nutrition and supplementation, your family time, your gratitude practice, your journaling, your studying or education, reading, for example. Maybe it's a date night, it's music, it's sleep. These are all things that are important that you work in specifically to your day so that you have consistency. One more thing that I want to be able to mention is try to create a short list of rituals and align with the goals that you have in your life. In other words, your goal is not to do as many things as possible. It's to do the right things. It's very important that you work on the right things because that's what's going to take you closer to your goal. The other thing to keep in mind is that when it comes to daily rituals, quality and consistency are more important than quantity. Sometimes, remember that your goal is to create rituals that help your life move on track forward. It's more important to have just a few key rituals that you do consistently than to have a big long list that you can always feel comfortable checking off. Sometimes we feel better just checking lists off. But on the contrary, when you have a big list, a lot of times you'll feel like you're not accomplishing things. You've got to find that having a short list of 3 to 5 rituals in the morning, or maybe 3 to 5 in the evening, if you can accomplish those, consider it a win for the day. If you're consistent, consider it a win. Don't overwhelm yourself with big long lists. Remember, consistent effort is the key to success in life. So many people try to, do anything and everything and all the big long lists that they have, but they don't stay consistent. And consistency is always going to win out. The other thing I want to mention to you with daily rituals is make it a routine. If you make your rituals part of your daily routine, you'll build strong habits that are going to last you a lifetime. Plus, you'll have the structure to guide you through your day, even when you don't feel the motivation, even when you don't have the discipline. I always work out first thing in the morning because it kind of gets my blood flowing, it gets my mind awake. I've tried to study or meditate first thing in the morning, but I just think for me, it's better when I meditate after a workout because my mind is kind of moving and my blood's kind of pumping. Another example that you may have is that things like, for example, with me, I like to journal at night because it helps me to wind down my mind for better sleep. Now, this doesn't always work because my mind's always going, but when I journal at night, I can recognize my accomplishments, I can train my mind for success, and it's a great way to cap off the day and keep that positive attitude. Another thing I want to suggest is to create accountability. Now, I want to talk with you about creating more accountability in your life for a lot of reasons. First, having accountability is going to help you to maintain consistency until these things become a habit. And second, having accountability will help to motivate you when you're not feeling like it. Having accountability is a great way to, basically openly commit to your rituals, put them out there so that you'll keep you personally responsible. You've got to do whatever you can to try to put boundaries and things in place that are going to push you even when you don't feel like being pushed. And accountability is definitely that. Goals and ideas and aspirations without accountability are never going to go anywhere. So make sure you keep that in mind. Find ways to create accountability. And one way to do that is to also track your rituals. Are you tracking them? Grab yourself a planner or a notebook and start to write and record your rituals. You can even use your mobile device. There's so many different apps that you can use right now, like the Strides app or even just your notes. But track, because what you track, what you focus on will grow for sure. And then learn to make adjustments. All you can do is your best, but when you're not seeing the progress, make an adjustment. Don't stick to that plan just because you put it out there. Stick to the plan, and if it's working, work it. But if it's not, make adjustments. And find ways to create a win. Have patience with yourself. It's not a contest. The contest isn't always a win or lose. It's progress. And consistency is a key to helping you feel like you've made a win. So find ways to create a win. If you didn't make it to the gym or you forgot to write in your journal, find ways that you can make up for that during the day. There are a lot of different things you can do. Remember, our ultimate goal here at the Daily Mastermind is to help you to create the best version of yourself. And I say it over and over and over again because I want you to believe it. It's never too late to start living the life that you were meant to live, your ultimate destiny. So do what you can today to make those changes, make the difference, and I look forward to talking with you more tomorrow. My name is George Wright III, and this has been the Daily Mastermind.